Hello everybody and welcome to another Cookalong live. I hope that you're all cooking this one with me. It is going to be super fast, so don't stop, don't relax, don't do anything. Hold on to your seats, get ready for this. It's going to be a super quick one. So we'll wait a little bit for everybody to jump on. Welcome if you haven't joined us before. Really happy to see some new faces as well as all our old faces. We are going to be cooking tonight a sweet chili and chicken cashew. It is so quick. It is so yum. I've made it 3 times since I tested the recipe. It is now a household favourite here and a neighbourhood favourite as well. So looking forward to sharing this one with you all tonight. I've just got distracted because we were missing a dog, but we've just found her. Hopefully she just sits there quietly. Okay, she's very cute though. Okay, so we are just waiting now for a few of you to jump on. We were going to show you some of our accessories tonight, but honestly, I don't think I'm going to have time to do that. So we're just going to make sure that, that I just worked out I can see the time if I look in the back of the camera. So anyway, something that you all needed to know. But we're going to get this one underway very soon. We are just going to give everyone a few minutes. Let me know where you're watching from. I would hope that you're all well and hope that you're all getting ready to have some Easter chocolate. And then maybe we need to do a what to do with all the leftover chocolate in the house class, because that is usually what happens here. And I guarantee if I open that cupboard right now, there'll be Easter eggs in there from last year. That's what happens here. So yeah, maybe we need to do that. Melt them down to make Rocky Road or make chocolate muffins or something with all those leftover Easter eggs that I don't know whether anyone else... Does anyone else have that problem in their houses, or just my weird house? There is always leftover Easter eggs. So we'll just give everyone a few more minutes to jump on and get cooking. So what are we now? A couple of minutes in? I think we can just about get started, don't you think? Okay, so this is what you need. Now, I can't say this word out loud because the puppy's listening. She's in earshot. And if she hears this word, C-H-I-C-K-E-N, her little ears are already pricking up. I'm sure she knows how to spell. But we've got 500 grams of that. And I've just sliced them in about 1 centimetre thick slices, okay? Now, I have to tell you, I have actually cut up more than 500 grams because tonight I wanted to push it and see if I could get 800 grams cooked in here, okay? So 500 grams is what the recipe says. It'll feed 4 people, but I just wanted to, because I've made it so many times now, I want to test how far I can push this recipe. Probably not the best idea to do it live, but we'll be right. We're all friends. So I have got a little bit more than that. So I'm going to start by popping just some peanut oil, about a tablespoon of peanut oil into the bottom of our stainless steel bowl. So in there that goes. Now, what I want you to do if you're cooking along with me, we're going to go to our stir fry mode. So if you go into cooking, flick across to stir fry, and normally you'll see at the front it says 7 minutes, auto speed, 110 degrees. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to actually add 3 minutes cook time onto the stir fry, okay? Now, the reason I'm going to do that is because I'm going to heat my oil for 2. I'm going to cook my chicken for 3, which gets us to 5, and then would normally be 2 minutes left. But I then cook it for a further 5 minutes with the veggies and the sauce, okay? So that's why I'm going to get you to just, you can either add it later or you can add it now, but I'm just going to add it now so that it's done. We do stop and start the stir fry a little bit because we're going to get started by heating our oil up, and we're going to do that for the first 2 minutes. So I'm going to take off my cap. We don't need any water or anything going into there. And we're going to get that started. So if you've just joined us, we've got our C-H-I-C-K-E-N, because the dog's watching. And then we've also got some chopped up broccolini. So I've got a whole bunch of broccolini. I've got a whole capsicum here. And I've got some corn stems, baby corn stems that I've just chopped up into little pieces. Or you can buy them already chopped into pieces as well. You can add anything to this. So if you want to add some snow peas to it, if you want to add carrot to it, add whatever you like. It's also one of those really good ones that we've usually got the chicken in the fridge. The little head went. Okay, and we've usually got veggies that we need to use. So I really love that this is one of those dishes that you can just use what you've got in the fridge. I always have oyster sauce and sweet chili sauce, which are our two sauces we're using tonight. So honestly, this to me is a go-to. Who's hungry? What are we going to eat? This is what I'm cooking because it's easy and it's quick and it is really enjoyable and enjoyed by everyone. So we're going to get started. That should get us going. So I've set it, as I mentioned, if you just joined us, I've added 3 minutes to the stir fry mode and that blade is going to go automatically. Okay, so I've just got normal main blade in there. I haven't added the dough hook or anything like that. So if you don't have that, it doesn't matter. It comes out amazingly. And we're going to just let that heat. So I've got Captain Cameraman is going to let me know when that gets to 8 minutes. So hopefully she remembers, although I am liking that I've worked out I can see the time. So we're going to let that go for a couple of minutes and then we're going to get ready to add our chicken. So as you know, I cut it into just 1 centimetre strips, ready to go in there. And I do have a bit more than 500 grams because I wanted to push it. Oh, what's that tea towel doing there? I did want to push the recipe tonight just to see if I could get a little bit more meat in there as well. So a real go-to and a real easy one to do. So who's going away for the Easter break? Where are we all going? I'm too scared to get in my car and get on the road and head up the coast because I think it's going to be mayhem out there. So I'll just let that one go, I think, for now and make it another time. Maybe go out of school holidays and leave the children at home. Who loves that idea? I really love that idea. So we'll get this to cook. We must be nearly up ready. We've got about 45 seconds to go now for our 2 minutes just to heat. Now what I love is that we can get that heating, and because we've got that induction heat, it's going to get that heating really quickly. So we like that. The reason I want to do this is because you wait till you see here, when I pop the chicken in here, it's going to fry like you're using a fry pan. So you can see now you've got that steam starting to come out with that oil, but wait till you hear, and hopefully you can hear it. And maybe I'll get the cameraman to come a little bit closer when I pop the chicken in to really hear that stir fry get going. Try to do it as quickly as you can, okay? Because we want to be able to keep that heat going. When I cook my chicken, I'm also going to keep off my cap. When I add the veggies, I'm going to pop the cap back on. So we must be really close now to our 8 minutes. Okay, so we're going to stop that. And we're going to pop this in. Oh, look at that steam. So if you want to come up and listen, because I'm hoping you can hear this. Are you ready to listen to the sound of this? Oh, we nearly lost the camera. She's getting really clever at that. Well done. There'll be no BAFTA or Grammy Awards for that, will there? But hear that sound, and it's everything. It's got that already starting to sizzle, and we want to get that going. Okay, so I'm just going to hit start again because it's remembered that I still have... Oh, sorry, let's just get this camera thing happening. It's remembered that I've still got that 8 minutes to go. So it's kept me going. It's kept everything happening. So she's got a concerned look on her face. Honestly, it's hard to get good help. Okay, we should be fine. Do I need to stand like that a bit? Okay, so we've got this on now for 3 minutes. As I said, I'm going to keep the cap off while we've got that 3 minutes going. And we're going to keep that on our auto speed. So you can see or hear that every sort of 30 seconds that's going to spin that chicken so that we can get all that chicken cooked beautifully together. So at the 5 minute mark, I am going to stop that and add my sauce and my veggies. But I did, in the instructions when they come out, it does say run the 7 minute program and then add 3 minutes. But you can do it whichever way that you prefer to do it. I'm just going to grab my cup ready for my sauces. And we're going to get that happening as well. So we've just got 3 minutes to go for this one. Now, somebody did say to me when I was talking about doing this recipe, and if she's watching, I'm sure I'll get a comment later, but she did say, yeah, but I could do that really quickly and easily in my fry pan. And I was like, you know what? Happy to share the recipe with you. You're more than welcome to do that in your fry pan. But you know what's not going to happen when we finish this? We're not going to have to wipe down the backsplash on our kitchen, on our hot plates. We're not going to have to wipe all of our hot plates down. We're going to add water to this, put it on the rinse mode for 55 seconds and then just give it a wash up. We're not going to have a sticky fry pan to deal with. I'm sorry, I'm loving my way. I'm loving the Cook Expert. I love that it's easy. I love that I can just do it all in one pot. And I know you could in a fry pan for a recipe like this that's so quick, but the difference too is I'm going to have to stand there and I'm going to have to stir it occasionally. Who wants to do that? No one wants to do that. We want someone to stir it for us. So that chicken is cooking beautifully. Hopefully we've got the camera now set so it's not going to flop when you have to stand up again. We're not sure. We'll see what happens. Well, nothing like live Facebook. But you'll see in just 3 minutes how quickly that's already come together. I see now I can't see my time. I'll just have to, she's going to tell me to stop at the 5 minute mark. Okay, but see that steam coming out? We don't want that cap on because we don't want it to sweat. We want that chicken to fry up really nicely. So I've got 1/3 of a cup of oyster sauce, and then I'm also going to add 1/3 of a cup. Okay. Sorry, I think we just lost connection for a moment there, but I think we're back. Are we down to 5 minutes on here now? Okay, so if you lost us, we cooked our oil for 2 minutes to heat it up. We added our chicken in there to fry off for 3 more minutes. And we've got that chicken has now really started to actually cook beautifully, which is what we want. And you can see, now we're too scared to pick up the camera, but if you can see this, you can see that that chicken is actually starting to brown in that fry pan. Now, I did mention that I am trying to push this and I added a little bit more chicken, so it might take longer to cook for me. But if you're using your 500 grams, then you're going to be fine. So we're going to pop our vegetables in the top like so. We're going to add our 1/3 of a cup of oyster sauce. And sorry if we did lose you, we'll click it back together and we'll make sure it works for you. Okay, and then I'm going to add the same amount of sweet chili. Easy. We'll mix that around in there as well. Like so. Beautiful. I'm going to use that bowl actually. Okay, and then we're going to pop that on and we're going to pop the cap back on and I'm going to let that run for its final 5 minutes. Okay. So that'll give it a stir in just a moment. The reason I want to put the cap back on is just to help those vegetables quick because it is such a quickly cooked meal that I've just got that on just so that we can get that those veggies cooked nice and quick as well. So I've still got my cashew nuts to put in and I'm going to add that in the last minute. Okay, so I haven't forgot about them and we will add that in the last minute. Okay, I'm going to use this bowl that my veggies are in to serve up. Okay. Beautiful. Who loves a dinner cooked in 10 minutes? So while you're doing this, you can have your rice cooking. If you're a microwave rice cooker, if you're a stovetop rice cooker, you can have that going as well. So all I thought I will do, now I know that we did talk about showing you the spice flavour disc. I wasn't going to have time tonight to give it justice, so on the next cook along we'll make sure that we give you the information on that and show you how that it works. But basically the spice flavour discs does, you know when you buy ginger and garlic already in a bottle? It is going to make it turn out like that. So that's what that disc is designed for. It is amazing. I will never buy bottled garlic ever. So what I do is a whole lot of garlic and then I just pop it, and I'm going to show you this process when we do it. We will show you properly. And then I actually just get some ice trays that have got like about a teaspoon, maybe 2 size for garlic. And now I only use them for garlic and for ginger because they do hold the smell quite strongly. And then I just pop them in the freezer. Once they're frozen, I pop them all out and pop them into a container into the freezer. They smell and taste amazing. It is so much better than using an actual jar of already grated from the supermarket. So you won't ever go back. So you'll really get your money's worth out of it very quickly. But while I've got you, I wanted to show you a promotion that actually starts tomorrow. So I'm not sure whether we have many people on tonight that don't already own a Cook Expert or that maybe are looking at some other Magimix products, and it's always nice to know when there's an offer out. So I will tell you it starts tomorrow. So if you're watching tonight going, okay, this dish has got me over the line, I need to buy a Cook Expert, wait till tomorrow, please. Okay, so this is our offer for our Cook Expert, and it is, and I'm hoping that you can see this, but it is, can you see that on there? So this is the Cook Expert, and when you purchase the Cook Expert, you actually receive the XXL steamer, absolutely free, valued at $440. So it's a really good deal to be able to get that, and all redeemed through Magimix. So it doesn't matter where you buy it, you redeem it through us. So that is that one there. We also have an offer, so if you've already got your Cook Expert but you're looking to purchase a blender or something like that, The offer for our blender is this one here, and it's our glass mill, and I think it's $100 our glass mill. And the glass mill is perfect for actually doing things like coffee beans. You can do nuts, spices. So I do like a barbecue mix with the little glass mill that attaches to the base of your blender. So that's a really good one to be able to get with the add-on for the blender. The juicer, so if anyone's looking for a juicer, with our Cook Expert, you can, or with your food processors, you can buy the juice extractor that you can add on to that. But if you're looking for a juicer on its own, and what you get with that, and again, hopefully you can see that, but you actually get the salad kit. So the salad kit basically, and I know it sounds strange, but will turn your juicer into a food processor. So you can do your grating and your slicing with that one. So that's that one there. So these are all just good to know, so that you are looking at other products. It's a really nice time to be able to add on. Our little Mini Plus. So the Mini Plus is just a little version of our food processor. It's great for the smaller households if you're not using it, for huge amounts of food. It comes with the Parmesan disc. So the Parmesan disc is our free offer, and that's valued at $80. So that's a nice little add-on to our Mini. And then last but not least, of course, is our food processor. So this is for the 3242 and the 5200, if my memory serves me correctly. And you get the dicing kit, and you also get the creative kit, which gives you some extra blades, which actually gives you the Parmesan disc, a 1 mil. She's forgotten to tell me there's a minute to go, but that's okay. She's just had a meltdown. The face on that when she realised she'd forgotten. Sorry. How long have we got? Seconds. 15 seconds. Is that what she's saying? Okay, so I'm just going to add some time on there, just because I want. So where are we up to? We'll just get it back to the minute, but don't worry if you haven't done this. She's forgotten to tell me. It's all right. We'll feed her still. Okay, we'll get that going. Which gives me time now to quickly see. This is why I wouldn't have had time to go through with the spice flavour disc. So sorry, with the food processor 32, 42 and 52, it is the French, the dicer and French fry kit, and also the creative, the dice, what's it called? The disc creative kit. Okay, so I've got all confused then. It's creative kit. So that's where you can do your waffles, you can do those sorts of things with the creative kit, and that's valued at $275. So it's a really good offer to be able to add that on at the moment. So I'll just pop those there. Now I'm going to just grab some rice in my bowl. So we've been going here now. It's like 20 past, but we did have a little mishap in the middle. And dinner's just about ready to go. So I've got my server, I've got my rice, coriander. We've had this conversation, you love it or you hate it. I love it, I will be adding it. Ooh, okay. So I'm just going to give that. Now, as I said to you, I did push it and I added a little bit more chicken than I normally would have. But I actually think that it's still cooked through. It still looks cooked through to me. But can you just come over here and see if she can not drop the camera and have a look at how amazing, you can see, how amazing does that look and how quickly was that cooked? So, are you ready? We're going to serve this up. I'm sure the neighbours are ready to knock on the door. Okay. We're going to serve this up. I'm going to add the coriander. Like I said, love it or hate it. One of my neighbours calls it the devil's herb. Okay, so I'm going to add on our coriander. Now look at that. Can you see that close enough, or do we need to come closer? She doesn't want to get up because she's lazy. Can you see that? Does it look amazing? You can add the juice onto that. You can, so there's not lots of nice juices in the bottom of the bowl as well. So I'm just going to tip that, and we can get those juices in there as well. Get that bit of chicken out. Add that across the top, and there you have it. It is our sweet chili chicken and cashews, made in 10 minutes. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you cooked along. Let me know if you loved it. So thank you for joining us, and looking forward to seeing you very soon. Bye for now.